YouTube was understood, don't need to be explained. Look, don't mind me. I'm sipping on some French vanilla iced coffee, and I got a double cup too. No, it's nothing. For all my OGs to know what the double cup symbolizes, y'all already know you already know what we on. But look, let me tell y'all something, bro. People ain't gonna support you until they see that other people supporting you. Period, point blank. People is not gonna support you until they see that other people support you. And what I mean by you, I'm talking about us. I'm talking about the chosen ones. I'm talking about the anointed. I'm talking about my brothers and sisters that know that we don't belong here and we not trying to fit in, period, point blank. Let me tell you something. It's because we don't belong and we not trying to fit in as to why nobody ain't gonna support you, because we not outside. We not out here in the world seeking acceptance and validation. We not craving attention from nobody, period, point blank. And guess what? People don't know how to deal with that. When you're an individual that don't live your life according to validation and opinion, and once you do everything for you, not to mention we did everything alone. Yeah, we did everything alone. We ain't had no help, no handouts, no support. We did it out. The only support system that we had is God. So to God alone gets all the honor and the glory. But as far as humans on earth, no. But see, we smart enough to know for a fact that we not living for y'all, we living for God. So we don't seek y'all acceptance. The only acceptance that we need to seek is by the Most High Creator, period, point blank. Amen. Because guess what? Humans not gonna do it. Yeah, humans not gonna do it. They ain't gonna support you. But see, look, they followers also. People, I hate that. I really do. Hold on. I can't stand followers, bro, because it's monkey see, monkey do with individuals. See, people ain't gonna look. A lot of people didn't think that we can do it. They didn't think that we was gonna succeed. They didn't think that we was gonna overachieve. They didn't think that we was gonna become better than them. Everybody, look, we dealing with individuals who in secret competition with us. We dealing with people who want to see us doing good, just not better than them. We dealing with people who gonna try to do whatever they can possible to dethrone us and knock us off our paths, because they see what we got on the inside, but they don't want it to exist. But see, at the end of the day, we be the strong. We don't allow those attempts to work. We don't allow individuals to manipulate us into degrading ourselves, or are just giving away our power so that we can stay stagnant up on the people. We don't allow that. We got boundaries, we got morals, we got integrity. We didn't always have this. No, we have to overcome this battle alone. And a lot of people don't understand how they can never relate and understand the individuals who overcame their demons alone, who overcame their trauma, who turned their traumatic experiences into blissfulness. Y'all don't know how to deal with individuals who turned their failures into success, period, point blank. And the only way you can turn failures into success is by you failing over and over again. But at some point, you're going to get tired of failing. But see, it isn't failing to where you learn how to succeed. We not cheating. We ain't getting over on nobody. I can't stress this enough. We didn't cheat. We not getting over on nobody. We not stealing. We ain't up out here manipulating others. But look, let me tell you something. We guys trust worthy service, and we his A+ students, period, point blank. We ain't doing no harm to nobody. We ain't lying on nobody, period, point blank. Everybody trying to do it to us, but see, we don't allow it to happen. Yeah. Let me get another sip of iced coffee, period, point blank. Oh, look, let me tell y'all something, bro. If y'all ever go to Starbucks or 7 Brew Coffee, because McDonald's don't do it. But look, I'm finna put y'all on, if y'all not already on, get y'all an iced chai latte with oat milk, with oat milk in there. I'm talking about the best drink you won't ever have. I'm talking about, I've been drinking iced coffees. I've been drinking dirty chais for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, period, point blank. Like, I don't even, sometimes, and I gotta stop though, because like I'm on my, I'm a healthy man, but at the end of the day, and I don't like that much sugar, but man, them dirty chais, bro, them iced chai lattes is... But anyway, let me get back to the subject. And let me tell you, because I'm so sick of the fakeness within society. It's crazy. Because look, let me tell y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. We was underestimated We was undervalued, underappreciated, underestimated. We was looked down upon by the people that's closest to us and by people in society. Period, point blank. See, we so used to we so used to giving ourselves away to individuals that, but and see, that also stems from psychological abuse and childhood trauma, because when you dealt with when you been through trauma, especially when you dealt with narcissists in the past, you gonna develop. See, you was manipulated into giving more of yourself to others than what you was receiving. So at the end of the day, you gonna feel as though it's normal to give yourself to others more than what you should be giving to yourself, because that's psychological programming. You got to get up out there programming, and guess what? Don't guilt trip. You're not a bad person for developing boundaries. You're not a bad person for setting standards. You're not a bad person. No, let me tell you something. You become a strong individual. That's how you're supposed to be. You're not here. Look, we're not here to be liked because we loved. And guess what? God's love is the only love that we need. Period. Point blank. And we in self-love. Period. Point blank. For we should be honored that God put us in our beautiful bodies. We should be honored that God blessed us with the powers that He has given us. We should be honored. We should be honored by the fact that no matter what we've been through, God ain't never took His hand off us. We should be honored by no matter what people threw at us. We didn't allow what people to throw at us. We didn't allow that to knock us off our path. We didn't allow that to knock us off our God-given purpose. So to God alone gets all the honor and the glory. And Robert, they be like, why you mentioning God? Because it was only God that was there. Period, point blank. That was my only support system. I promise you, I swear, I promise you. I wish I can lie to y'all and be like, man, such and such supported me and this and that. But no, let me tell you something. I would be lying if I told y'all that I actually had a support system. God was my only support system. Everybody else just fake acting like they support. Everybody that's faking like they support me, you don't support me. Let me tell you something. You just watching me because you didn't know that I was going to succeed. You didn't know that, okay, we didn't know that he was going to have such longevity, because we didn't believe that this man could do it. And guess what? We're not going to support you because we see that it's the fact that they don't like when God's chosen. They don't like when the anointed start accomplishing and achieving their dreams and goals, period, point blank. They don't like that, because guess what? We making the demons look bad, because we get the best of both worlds. We got that inner peace, we got that holiness, but see, we can live freely on God's given earth, period, point blank. And if you read the Bible, God indeed gives His children land. Yeah. Like, bro, that's just what it is, man. I wish I can be like, oh my God, my mom supported me, my father supported me, my family supported me. I wish, but guess what? That wasn't the reality. That wasn't the cards that I was dealt with. And I don't make no excuses for it. Look, we suck it up and we get going. Period, point blank. Strangers will support you more than family will, but strangers are family. Family is strangers. Let me say that one more time. Strangers are family. Family is strangers. Let me say that one more time. Strangers are family. Family is strangers. Don't get it twisted. Let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted. Every time I'm making a video on this neighborhood, there comes somebody walking. I'm like, let me cross the street, because I ain't trying to say hey to nobody. I don't feel like speaking to nobody, because I feel like everybody fake. Period, point blank. I'm saying, how do I know that this person right here not a monitoring spirit trying to watch me? That one is with Rob. He back here in our neighborhood making a video again, healing all those people, and we got to sit here and watch this man succeed. Come on, that's just Robert. No, it's not just Robert. We don't like him because he make us look bad. Then we are Team Satan. We demons. Period, point blank. They don't look. This our world. But let me tell you something. But the fact that this guy and his brothers and sisters has power over us, is that really ticks us off, because guess what? It's not about money or materialism with us. It's not about our accomplishments. It's not about our achievements, because when we leave, none of this not coming with us. It's the fact that we got a infinite, solid relationship with God. We don't have no choice. Yeah, we don't have no choice. But see, let me tell y'all something. When you do it alone, when you achieving alone, when you overcoming obstacles alone, you gonna, all the rewards gonna be given to you, period, point blank. But see, at the end of the day, you gotta realize it's not too many people that can. People say I did it by myself, but guess what? You're gonna know they ain't did it by themselves, because guess what? You don't know how to overcome adversity. We didn't overcame adversity. We didn't overcame obstacle. We overcame hatred. We overcame jealousy and envy. We didn't overcame the people that's closer to us trying to tear us down in order to build their self back up. We overcame. Do you not know how strong of individuals that we are? People, like, we the strongest. This coffee. Now, look at y'all. Mind y'all business. This ice coffee. Mind y'all business, bro. I'm just double cupping because I'm a Southern native, and we just got that in us. Like, it don't matter what I do, I'm still gonna double cup. It's in me. I mean, I had my stages when I was sipping on that scissor, but see, this one Robin was a G. This one Robin was thugging. Period, point blank. I was like a little boy. But see, I am delivered. I had to go through that scissor stage in order for me to appreciate life. Yeah, Robert, you don't need drugs in order to be in a euphoric state. You don't need marijuana in order for you to feel happiness. Guess what? You can achieve a euphoric state and happiness on your own. But see, and how am I gonna do that? By acquiring inner peace, by doing the inner work, by doing things that make you happy. You don't need a dopamine hit, period, point blank. You can tap into those. You can tap into your receptors in your brain at any given moment, at any given time. But see, that's a different conversation for my advanced spiritual individuals, period, point blank. So, like, it's a different subject for a different time. But look, let me tell y'all something. It's funny how, look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna see it too, because it's funny how if nobody supported us, but see, the moment that they see that we succeed, the moment they see that we doing good without them, let me tell you something. It's like they switched. They, oh my God, like Robert, like, I'm so proud of you. Like, hey, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I mess with you, bro. I like what you doing, man. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Robert. I like that car you got. Like, Robert, I just love this. This is like people gonna out the woodworks, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Nigga, what you just hate on me? What you just trying to play me? What you trying to belittle me in front of these people? Same with females. I'm like, why you want to talk to me now? Wasn't I considered lame to you? Never that. Like, what's up? Like, this my thing. What's up? Period, point blank. Because we got discernment. We know everybody who genuinely supported us, and we know everybody who's faking they support. And the only reason why they faking they support is because they trying to get close to us to benefit off our life. But see, we're not gonna allow that to happen. You should have, see, when it comes to children of God, you should have loved us and accepted us when we in that struggle period. So once we out of that struggle period, don't expect us to kiss ass and be in your face and just smile, which no, we not, because guess what? We ain't gonna never forget the people who tried to knock us when we was at our lowest. Even when we was at our lowest, we were still happy, because our happiness isn't centered around money and materialism. Our happiness is centered around our relationship with God and our inner peace. Period, point blank. Inner peace is the greatest gift there is on planet Earth. Period, point blank. And no, you can't achieve inner peace by going outside of yourself. You're going to only achieve inner peace by going inwardly. You got to face the demon in order to defeat the demon, period, point blank. You can't run away from that inner demon. You got to face that demon and take your power back, period, point blank. That's the only way you're going to overcome the devil, is by looking him in the face and grabbing the devil by the neck and choking him out, period, point blank. Like, you know what, wait a minute, I'm a child of God. You know what, Satan, we run you. Matter of fact, Step aside, period, point blank. Once you do that, he ain't even gonna mess with you no more. Okay, he know his power. And now that he know that he has power and authority over me, I'm gonna back away from him. I'm not gonna mess with him no more, because guess what? I'm afraid of God's children. I'm not gonna mess with Robert no more. I'm gonna find me some new, like, narcissists. That's what the devil. They ain't that, bro. I'm gonna find me a new supply. Cause I see the God that made him too strong. God that made Archangel Michael out of its real Rob. So I'm not even gonna mess with him, for he was the one who cast me out of heaven. You see how loud I be talking? I be preaching in this neighborhood. Let me tell you something. Everybody that's in the house, y'all need to come outside. It's real Rob is out here. God is out here right now. Y'all need to be listening. Church is in session right now. Come outside, because we know y'all listening. Don't be peeking out the windows, little demons. Don't be peeking out the windows. No, I'm just playing. But look, yeah. Period, point blank. That's the only way you gonna, yeah. I'm like, man, look. Oh, and you want to know the best thing about succeeding on your own and accomplishing on your own is that you don't have to go outside. You don't need acceptance from nobody. You're not doing it for anybody. You're doing it for you. Majority of the individuals in society, they doing it for somebody, when they indeed should be doing it for themselves. Doing it for other people is going backwards, because guess what? Those people you trying to please, let me tell you something, them people you trying to please, them people that you only supporting so you can benefit off them, let me tell you something, they gonna leave you in the dust, period, point blank. Y'all ain't doing nothing but using each other, period, point blank. And see, we ain't gonna allow that to happen. We not. I'm sorry, but guess what? I'm so here to disappoint you, because I done been through too much, period, point blank, and I'm a genuine, pure-hearted man, and I know my worth. I can't be sitting up here giving my all to individuals, knowing for a fact that they gonna take advantage of me. But see, Robert, you can't be mad at nobody but your damn self, because you know, son, you know the lessons that I put you through, and you learn from those lessons. So let me tell you something, any mistake you make now that's your fault. You can't even blame me. You can't even blame me, son, because I already showed you how to overcome these situations. You shouldn't be going back to them. But look, let me tell you something. There are people that's gonna try to slither in your life. And I'm gonna use those people as a test, period, point blank. Once they see that you succeed, once they see that your life is going good, once they see that you accomplishing everything and more, let me tell you something, I'm gonna send some people back in your life to see. I'm gonna have to test you, son. Sometimes it's not the devil that's gonna test you. Sometimes I'm gonna test you to see where your head is at, to see that you actually learned the lesson that I taught you. And if you learned the lesson, son, let me tell you something, more blessings for you. But see, I have to test you. Remember, we're being judged based off the purity of our hearts. Back to you, Rob. Okay, thank you, Heavenly Father. I don't mind speaking to my children if I have to. You never know where, you never know where I may appear, so. But I must tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, we are here and we are doing good, because guess what? Lessons have been learned, mistakes hasn't been made, because guess what? I got the blueprint. You can tell it was just me and God, because guess what? I'm the only person who I talk to, period, point blank. It's raining, y'all. It's not raining too bad, but it's coming down right now, and I'm sitting up out here making this video for y'all, so y'all gotta really just take the time and appreciate what I'm doing, because I'm getting drenched in the rain for y'all. Oh, this could really be like an early 2000s or 90s R&B video, man. I'm really finna get in the rain and just start singing and just rip off my shirt like Drew Hill or Tyrese or somebody, since it's raining. Yeah. What y'all know about that Drew Hill? What y'all know about that Tyrese? Sweet lady, would you be my sweet lover? I ain't making R&B like that no more. I mean, man, Tyrese was at the back of the bus singing, man. Then at the end of the video, like, everybody on the bus was clapping, like, yeah. Then when Tyrese started smelling, oh, we need to bring soul back to R&B, man. We're here on an episode. I'm sick of the fakeness. That's what I'm saying. I'm sick of it. And it's just everywhere. That's when then they wonder why we stay alone. We stay alone because that's our safe haven. What do we need you for? We're good. That's what I'm saying. That's what they don't realize, that God set us up for the ultimate success. Guess what? We don't need nobody, period, point blank. And that was what God was trying to show us all along, that the only person that we needed was him. Everything else is going to follow. But see, if your trust and faith is not in God, let me tell you something, you're going to still be stagnant. No, you got to have your full trust and faith in the Creator, period, point blank. And we ain't in competition with nobody. We not arrogant. We don't think we better than anybody, because guess what? We had to go up. We had to go up against the arrogant, the jealousy, the envy. And all the arrogant and jealousy and envy individuals ain't gonna do nothing but try to gaslight us and try to make it seem like we the jealous and envious individuals. But see, that's not gonna work on us now, is it? No. But look, like I always say, I appreciate you for trying, but guess what? Try again. My bad, it's raining. I gotta wipe my phone off, period, point blank. My face is the money maker, so that's just what it is. My face is the money maker. Let me see, hold on, let me fix my hat. Y'all can watch me fix my hat. Hey, look. Y'all, for all my hoopers, if you don't have one of these goals, you're not a legitimate hooper, period, point blank. If you ain't grow up off this basketball goal right here, don't talk to me. And don't be like, man, I can hoop. No, you cannot, because you didn't start. You got to start from out the streets first. You got to start from out the streets. But yeah, look. How many people that y'all can say that's in y'all corner that y'all can be like, okay, this person genuinely supported me other than God? Answer that question. Let me take 5 seconds and think about it. Think about it. And the people that's claiming they support you now, do they really support you, or is they trying to benefit off you? Ask yourself that question. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have people in your corner that's gonna support you. Hopefully you do, period, point blank. That's a blessing. That's an honor to have solid individuals in your corner that's gonna set you up for success, that's gonna support you no matter what. That's a blessing. But see, the question is, do you? Because we've been everybody else's support system, but see, we always come last. Let me say that one more time. We everybody else support system, and we give our support for free, because that's who we are. We empathic, we pure hearted, we loving, we caring, we generous, we got humility, we got grace. We don't always support. We support people even if we don't know them, period, point blank. And we gonna continue to support them, because guess what? It's not in our nature to knock anyone. Tell me why we be the ones giving all the support and don't nobody never support us, period, point blank. And then they get upset when we don't seek support no more. But see, it's because that was what God was trying to show us all along, that we didn't need to seek acceptance and validation and support from no one but him. This is what I be trying to tell humanity. Y'all don't matter. God matters, period, point blank. But look, we appreciate humanity for thinking that they matter, though. If you dealt with narcissistic parents, they ain't support you. If you dealt with toxic families, they ain't support you. They knocked you. They still knock you to this day. But the fact that you overcame that situation and you came out on top, let me tell you something. You finna see a switch in a lot of people. Now they finna come around. Now they finna be calling your phone. Now they finna be like, yeah, this my brother, this my son, this my cousin. Like, yeah, I was always there. Let me tell you something. You must take me for some type of fool. For we forgive, but we never forgetting. And that's what they gotta understand. We ain't gonna never forget the fact that we didn't have the support. But guess what? That's what makes us strong, because we able to overcome obstacles alone. Look, we don't need to join forces and allies with the opposition just to make it, period, point blank. We made it out. We made it real, raw, and uncut. We made it on the authentic level, on a solid level, on a real level, on a truthful level. And that's why it feels so good. That's why freedom feels so good, because guess what? When you live in truth and when you don't live a lie, let me tell you something. The ultimate blessings is peace and freedom. And then all of your assets is yours because you worked for them, period, point blank. And you was the only one that did it. So we need to be patting ourselves on the back for overcoming and achieving, period, point blank. Because guess what? We ain't had nobody there but us. But see, it's the fakeness for me. Tell y'all something. It's the fakeness for me. I got a pet peeve against fake people. Period. Point blank. I got a pet peeve against it because I can't stand it. That's what I'm saying. I just can't. I don't think, man. Look, man. I don't understand how some of y'all can even associate with some of the people that y'all work with. I don't see how people can see me. I'm too real. I ain't finna force nothing because guess what? Everything I did it alone. So guess what? Why force anything when guess what? When you don't need nothing, when you don't need nobody, when you don't need, and people be like, people say people be trying to make it seem as though we cold-hearted. We're not cold-hearted. We just know our worth and value. We have self-respect. We know what we've been through, but most importantly, we know what we overcame. Period. Point blank. And we smart enough to know not to allow individuals who didn't support us firsthand back into our life. Because guess what? If you wasn't there when we was down, what makes you think you're gonna be? What makes you think you're gonna celebrate when I'm up? Period, point blank. Then guess what? I'm gonna tell people, and we gotta start normalizing telling people when they call our phones, when they try to act, catch amnesia and forget about the unsupport, the disloyalty, the jealousy and envy, because at the end of the day, people gonna be like, man, that was in the past, man, Robert, I changed. I'm like, let me tell you something. Even if you change, I will never allow you back into my life because I was a once in a lifetime opportunity and you didn't change. And see, what you done to me could never be taken back, period, point blank. So guess what? I don't need your support, and I don't need you. I don't need you. And yeah, that's gonna hurt you because guess what? You guess what? Look, you took this blessing for granted and you're never gonna get that back in return. And guess what? You're gonna try to find us. What they try to do is try to find us inside of other people. And once they realize that they can't find us inside of other people, that's when they gonna realize they messed up. Period, point. That's karma. Yeah, my dear brothers and sisters, that's yeah, at some point in life, people that fake gonna realize that they fake, but see, they ain't gonna never hold themselves accountable. So don't expect them to hold themselves accountable. But see, they gonna feel it though, period, point blank, because you in a human body and you gonna feel those emotions, and it's called a guilty conscience. Your guilty conscience gonna eat you alive, period, point blank. We ain't walking around with we have a clear conscience. We don't have a guilty conscience because we're not out here lying. We're not out here being fake. And see, that's why all our blessings come in, because even when we was at our lowest, we were still humble. Even when we didn't have no money, we were still humble. Even when people didn't support us, we were still humble. Even people when we had to face adversity, we were still humble, period, point blank, because we come from God. So let me tell you something. The humble ones are going to get all of the blessings tenfold. And let me tell y'all something. I always remain humble too, because that's where your blessings come in. That's where your blessings come in at. See, a lot of people say they humble, but see, actions speak louder than words. You're not humble if you're not a man or a woman of action. You can say, man, I'm humble, I'm this. I'm like, where's your? I'm not seeing it. Where your generosity? Where your humility? Where your grace at? I'm not seeing it. These are qualities and characteristics of a humble being. Where are they at? I got discernment. I know you lying. The only reason why you just telling me that because you around me. You trying to get me to accept. You trying to get me to accept you, but I'm not going to accept you. Guess what? I'm going to disband you. I'm going to disown you. Period. Point blank. This royalty in the building. You're dealing with a king. You had a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't hop on the bandwagon once you see that I don't need you and that I'm doing good. Don't hop on that bandwagon. Period. Point blank. You got to stay where you was at. You got to stay with the fake people. You got to stay with the people that you took us for granted for. You got to stay with the unsupport system. Them people ain't going to support you. No, they only was supporting you based on what you could do for them. Now you getting hit with reality, and now you see them. Guess what? The good people that you took for granted. Let me tell you something. They thriving, but see, your life is in shambles now. Don't worry about that. Let me tell you something. Go see a therapist or go seek counseling. My bad, y'all. My phone had died on me. I didn't even know I was on 1%, but look, we back. But look, like I was saying, go see a therapist. Go seek help. Cause y'all always trying to gaslight us and tell us to go seek therapy because we are crazy. We supposed to be insane. We the problem. But see, at the end of the day, why y'all want to? Okay, we the problem. Why everybody want to come back to us? Why everybody want to come back? Why? Look, if we actually the problem, let me tell y'all something. If we was literally the problem within people's lives, why do they want to come? Why do they do a 360 and try to come back in our life? Once they know, and it's only after the fact, once they know that we thriving without them. Period, point blank. I'm like, because guess what? You ain't doing nothing but trying to use me for my presence. But see, you know I'm pure-hearted. And guess what? I forgive you, but guess what? It's not in my nature to allow you back in my life. Period. Point blank. I didn't cast you out of heaven. God didn't let Satan back in. We are once in a lifetime opportunities. Once we tell you, once you take us for granted, we're gonna cast you out, and you're never gonna come back. You're gonna have to do what your master Satan do. You're gonna have to continue to cause havoc, and run with the demons that you've been running with, because you can't go to heaven. We cast you out. And that's gonna hurt them too. Period. Point blank. That's gonna hurt them. It's all fun and games. So once they realize that we're not gonna allow them back into our life, but see, you done took us for granted. What kind of people do you think we are? Let me tell you something. We used to be weak and naive, but not anymore, because being weak and naive was killing us. That was destroying us. We smarter now. And guess what? It feels great because we didn't have no support system. We did it all alone. Y'all don't know what that feels like, because if you know what it feels like, they wouldn't be doing what they doing. How many of my brothers got it out the mud? How many of my sisters and brothers got it out the mud? Y'all ain't had no support system. Y'all ain't had no help. But see, let me tell y'all something. If you ain't moved to a different city, you gonna see that the same people in your city gonna try to, the people around you, your family members, your friends, they gonna do a 360. They gonna try to come back. But see, we're not going to allow that to happen. And if you're dealing with narcissists, they ain't going to do nothing but get upset and try to take credit for your accomplishments, meaning they're going to lie and tell people that, hey, I told Robert to do this. I was responsible for Robert, because they can't. Look, it's about power with these individuals. Remember something, we done took our power back, but see, they have to get off based off power. So they know we're not going to allow them back into our life. So guess what? We got a lot now. I was the reason why he did this YouTube. I was the reason why he went to college. I was the reason why he did this. Yeah. I was there when he was doing it. Now, they ain't gonna do. Let me tell you something. People gonna lie to other peoples and pretend as though they support, especially narcissists. They're gonna lie to other people because it's about image with them. It's about image. They got an image to maintain. So they're gonna lie and say, okay, yeah, I'm so proud of him. I supported him. I was there for him. But in reality, see, that's when we're not there to defend ourselves. We can't defend a lie when we're not there. So that's what they're gonna do behind our back. But see, in our face, they're going to be trying to downplay our accomplishments. They're going to be trying to belittle us, period, point blank. They're going to be unsupportive. If they never supported you, they never will support you. And don't be weak and naive and think so. The right people that's going to support you, God going to send them and put them before you. But see, you got to weed out all the fake and unsupportive people so that you willing to become open to the people that's gonna support you. You ain't got. Let me tell you something. We got genuine people about there that love and support us. We just gotta focus on them. But see, at the end of the day, look, demons wanna cross paths with us and try to knock us off our path so that we can get off our focus. We not doing it. We have done that in the past, but see, it is because we've done that in the past that we will not allow ourselves to be forsaken ever again. And I just want to let y'all know, it feels good not needing nobody's support when you did it all alone. It feels good, because guess what? We didn't take the easy way. We had the hard way, period, point blank. We had it hard. But see, to whom much is given, much is required. And I'm going to only give the strongest test to my strongest warriors, period, point blank. Because I know what y'all are capable of. And I know y'all are going to be able to overcome this situation. See, God got faith in us, even when we don't have faith in ourselves. Amen. Amen. Yes. They don't know nothing about that because they not living that lifestyle. Y'all not living like that, man. But look, we appreciate y'all. Look, we appreciate y'all for watching us. Cause guess what? Y'all not a lot of people, let me tell you something, they ain't supporting us, they just watching us, praying on our downfall. But see, at the end of the day, at some point, once they realize that we have no downfall, you're gonna have to go elsewhere. You can't be praying on our downfall because we never gonna fall again. We forever up. I feel like Tobor off Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Y'all remember the movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Come on, man. Y'all watch Disney Channel like I did. We grew up off Disney Channel. Y'all know Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Y'all remember Tobor, the robot? When he finally was put together, guess what Tobor said? I'm free. I'm free, y'all. Martin Luther King. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Martin Luther King was right. Let me tell y'all something. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. We don't need nobody. We ain't seeking handouts. We don't need support. We did it all on our own. We kings and queens up out here. We just do it different up over here. But look, what we can do, let me tell you something. What we can do is give y'all the blueprint on how to do it for y'all self. But see, going outside yourself not gonna do nothing but hinder you, period, point blank. Because you shouldn't be doing it for nobody. You should be doing it for you. That was the whole test of us going through unsupportive people. That's why God put us through these unsupportive people in order for him to show us that, guess what? You never needed these individuals. You lack nothing long as you have me. You craving support from them people is what's gonna hinder your growth. You have to focus on me. It's me and you, son. You have to weed them out and focus on me, because I'm gonna isolate you away from the rest of the world anyway. Robert, don't go to no club. Don't go to no party. You don't belong there. You don't fit in. You can go, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna fit in. I sure do be wanting to go too. You see, we always listen to God, even though sometimes, let me tell y'all, so sometimes we human, we don't be wanting to listen to God. But see, at the end of the day, it is in us listening to God. And guess what? Now that Robert, you ain't go to that club. Channel 7 News here. My name is Kathy from Channel 7 News. Yeah, we just had a massive shooting at this club, and I'm like, I was finna go to this club. Then that's why I'm like, God, you saved me. Oh, you knew what's going on at that club. Like, then God, give me some. Period, point blank. God, a real OG, triple OG, period, point blank. Yeah. I want these, Father, Heavenly Father, these people said they changed and that they said that they sorry for what they put me through. I'm like, Robert, let me tell you something. Even the devil is going to apologize, for he is a master of deception. Don't be naive. If they actually supported you, my dear son, you would have took them with you, and I would have allowed them to be on your journey with you. Son, it doesn't matter how many people you try to force in your life, it's not going to happen. But because guess what? You are of me. So you have to learn I know what you want, but guess what, Robert, what you want, you don't need. I'm only going to give you what you need, because what you want, how do you know it's going to want you? Want is a desire. Because guess what? If you can't have that, you're going to start beating yourself up. You're going to start feeling some type of way. That's your ego. But see, if I give you what I need, everything is going to align itself and fall in place. And you're going to see why I didn't allow you to get what you wanted. Amen. Period, point blank. Amen. I ain't playing all the time. Yeah, I ain't playing all the time. But that's just what it is. Just what God was trying to show us. This is the what you should get out of this video and the lesson of today's video is that, look, you had to go through these people in order for you to realize that you didn't need absolutely no one but God, period, point blank. And I'm gonna end it right there. Stay blessed. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces bound, and I'm homebound. Back up, Tony.